Okay, we are live. Hello, people. Let's take 4 to 5 minutes for other people to join, and then we'll start this live stream. How was your weekend, by the way, guys? Oh, it's not the weekend. My holiday comes very late. My holidays are on weekdays, so that's why. Why the thumbnail is not there? I updated the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail. My thumbnail is not showing. Why? I saw why's MacBook fold. That was crazy. Also, Apple's price fall down, not the phone, but the share price. Because I get it, people are disappointed now. I get it, I get it. No major updates, upgrade, nothing. Same. Just packaging is different, doesn't mean anything. Okay, let's get started. Cool. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is. I thought about that song, bro. My name is. My name is. My name. No, but let's get started with the live stream. I think a lot of people have joined. I can see people coming on this. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live stream of Zibit. My name is Yash Pawar, and I'm going to be here for next 4 hours for anything you want to know you want to have to discuss, you are having doubts, you are having this, you are having that, anything related to the crypto world. Because this is what this live stream is about. This live stream has everything to do with the cryptocurrency. You want to know the news, you want to know how to do technical analysis, you want to know each and every of those things. This is that one live stream which can be useful for all of you people, so that you can take the maximum advantage of this live stream to grab the extreme knowledge of the cryptocurrencies, how to deal with it, how to trade, uh, how to observe, how to watch, how to trade, how to do the technical analysis, how to read a market, each and every of those things. This is one platform. Do not consider me as like here for like I'm here because of my job or something. Do not consider that I am a teacher or something, bro. I don't want to be called as a teacher, to be very honest. You can look at me, I'm young. So I want this live stream to be a very friendly, interactive, engaging live stream where you and me just imagine that I'm sitting next to you. That's all. And we can talk anything, whatever you feel like. Consider me as a friend, consider me as a tour guide. I would love to like, consider me a part of being a teacher or something over here. You can consider me as your friend, tour guide, who can take you to the journey of the crypto world. There are so many things in the crypto world, but in the trading format, you will feel that it is very similar to the stock trading. Well, is very similar to the forex, indices, commodity tradings, because at the end, the trading, whatever we see, is based on this chart which we see right in front of me right now. You can clearly see this chart. The candles made out of candles of red, green, falling up, going above, sorry, falling down, going up, and all those kind of stuff, making weird things in the market. Now, this is what we read, and it is this candles will be same in every trading. Like, you want to do stock, you want to do indices, you want to do commodity, forex, or cryptocurrency, candles will be same as in, like, the concept, the understanding, or even the chart patterns, the candle pattern, the purpose, everything is same, because every of the stocks, every of those indices, every of those commodity, every of those currencies are, this chart is being showcased for two main reasons. One side, on the upside, you can see, right hand side, you will see the price, and the bottom you can see the date, time, and graph. So it is just a graph showcased for what? Showcased for just price and time. If you know how to read a chart, then you can trade in any part of format, any part of trading format you can trade on. It's not gonna be a very specific, it's not gonna be like for this you have to understand something different. No, it's just like a people in a trading is different. How that is different? It's basically, if you for example, if I give you example, there is one apple which is the common apple, and there is one apple which is came from the place which is known for the apple. Now, which apple is going to have a bigger demand? The one everybody wants. Everybody thinks that that is going to be the most tastiest, sweetest apple, because that's where the apple grow, right? And there is another apple which is created in like some part of state, some part of the year, but not the original one. The demand will be of that apple which is originally made in the apple city and has the most extreme amount of high quality, sweetness, every of those things. The demand will be of that. Now, same scenario is going for the cryptocurrency. A lot of people are coming, are interested, heavy buyings are happening, heavy stackings are happening, not just buying. People are buying and stacking up their money for higher period of growth, for higher period of everything what they want to do with cryptocurrency. The same way we do with the gold. That's why it is called as a digital gold. Okay, but there is a different reason as well. Okay, like there is different meaning of Bitcoin. It is not digital gold. People are thinking that it is a digital gold. It's okay. If you want to name it, we name a lot of things XYZ. But to be very fair, Bitcoin, any cryptocurrencies are made for transactions. That's the core value of a cryptocurrency. Now, why people are so much interested in the cryptocurrency, why people are crazily buying, and the people who are crazily buying the cryptocurrency, I'll tell you straightforward, those are all the richest people who are like just closing their eyes and investing in the cryptocurrency. And it is not, and let me just tell you this one very specific thing, it is not for the to be considered as a gold or something. Okay, it is not. They are not buying it for, like, see, whales are there. There are a lot of types of people who are having a heavy quantity of Bitcoin, heavy quantity of Ethereum. They have their own category. There are some whales who has like very huge amount of quantity of Bitcoin and whales, Bitcoin and Ethereum and some major coins. They buy a heavy quantity, they wait for the price to go up and they will sell it. That's all. There are those kind of people as well. Other kind of people are industrial people, the corporate people. Those those people, they don't use it for like this, like whales, like to let the market go in the most highest price and then I'm going to sell. They are not here for this. They are here for just stacking themselves, stacking the cryptocurrency, stacking everything, and like making it's a big backbone, financial backbone for their company, for their asset, for their future. Because cryptocurrency, no doubt in it, cryptocurrency is the next future. It's the next gen of finance which we are seeing right now in a very, very early stage. Very early stage. Okay. It's same way like before before the chat GTP AI came and every of those things, we had a lot of different AIs. It's not like AI never came before chat GTP. It's not like AI never came before chat GTP or something. It came, it was there, but it didn't boom. People were not that much interested in it. But when the public version came of the chat GTP, a lot of people went and they're using it like, okay. In the same way, people thought that the chat GTP is the next gen thing, is making people think easy. It's a chain breaker. We can get everything by our finger click and every of those things we can do right now. In the same way, the currency has got upgraded. Okay. Now, how currency has got upgraded? Why currency needed to be upgraded? Currencies need to get upgraded was only and only because of the control and the manipulation a currency was having. I can decide how many currency to print. I can decide how much tax to pay. I can decide how much transaction fees will be there. I will decide the interest rate. I will do this. This is all I think are happening from the end of the government and the bank. Because at the end there were only two main, like government had the power to make sure like how much we can create this month, how much when we cannot. If there are a lot, then the inflation goes up. If there is less, then demand goes up, the prices goes up, each every of those things, like they have the control of all this chain for finance. We don't have it. We just have to like follow the rules regulation and that's it, and we have to go by it. But that's not the freedom actually, right? If you are just following someone's order, if someone is just making rules regulations and we're just blindly following it without even getting to know its true value, true meaning, to nothing. It's like just like I said it, you follow. I said it, you do it. Is sometimes feel the same way for alphabets as well. Now, if someone woke up and decided like, okay, we are gonna call A as an A, cryptocurrency was and is gonna be one of the most important currency which is out there right now. That's why the value is that much. Now, just imagine like compared to any other currency, compare like we have so many different currencies. Every country has their own currencies. US has dollar, India has INR, China has yuan, yeah, China has yuan, Japanese has yen, and so many other currencies are there. Every country has their own currencies. Now in that situation, We never had one common ground. The all the government had everything, every control of this, all the currencies which they are created, uh, printing and all, everything. Cryptocurrency came and changed everything. Why? Because these currencies are cannot be created, controlled, or manipulated by the government or the bank. Banking system is a very opaque system which eats up so much of our money, and we never know about it. And we can never know about it. It's like a life pool. You won't, we feel like our money is getting stored into my account, but no, nobody's money is stored in their account. Every money goes to the life pool, which is then used later on, then used for investing anywhere, any in the big platforms, any in the big mutual funds, hedge funds, stock shares, so that they can use our money to take a bigger. Because I told you this one thing, whenever you do a trading with a bigger quantity, your profit is very bigger, right? Now that's what the banking did and is doing till the current moment of time. Why the some bank goes bankrupt? How a bank is going bankrupt? The bank is just holding my money. How holding money can get you a bankrupt? But the thing is, when the bank goes bankrupt, that means whatever investment they have done, it didn't well, it didn't go well. They had a huge amount of loss, and now they don't have the people's money to return. This is why the bankruptcy happened if the investment goes wrong. But not, it's, see, it's very rare case scenario, because bank knows this one thing, that they at the end people are using their own money. They have to give, they have to repay, they have to do all of this kind of stuff. So they usually invest in the most safest. And now this investment is the barrister, because this is an opaque system we don't know about. We don't know where is our money getting invested, how much money they are making, and how much they are giving to us. Why bank provides 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, max 6 to 7% of returns yearly wise? Why? What is the need of giving us the return? Just offering whatever they earned, a very smallest chunk of money comparing to your investment, they give to you. That's all. Okay. And they have the bigger chunk, that big that you have seen how rich a banker, bank manager, blah 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 blah, the owners are because of this scenario. I've read one blog in which it says like a banking system, if you use their services of transactions, like you're having a transaction from one place to another to here, just for using the services, bank in year wise, I'm talking about, and yearly wise, bank earns more than 500 to 600 crores, just for using their services, just for using that, an opaque system, right? Now to eradicate that thing, eradicate two things. First was the opaque system of the bank, and second was the control of the money. Print how much not to print, how much to, uh, like if they want to rise the prices, they will print less, or what if the like making the inflation high or less, it's also in the control of the government. We have seen like this in India, demonetization happened like this. The 500 notes were gone. Now who decided that? Did we decided that? No. For them it was a good initiative for collecting the corruption and blah blah blah. Did work. How many people, how many black money came? Where did that black money go? Did we got any kind of news? Nothing. There is no. That's what opaque system is. That it is like not being transparent to the citizen. This is the sole reason, being transparent to the citizen, knowing you have all the rights to know what happened, what you did, and blah 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 thing. This is the reason cryptocurrency was invented, to break that chain of the government and the bank. That's what we are seeing right now. Cryptocurrency works on a blockchain system. Now, this blockchain system gives you one thing, which was the first thing that the banking has a whole OPEX system. We don't know what's happening, where our money going, and blah blah blah. Now this blockchain system allows you that there is a whole transparency thing. You can clearly see every transaction on the blockchain, every smallest to smallest, biggest to biggest. It doesn't matter what quantity, what currency, what blah blah blah. Like currency as in like which currency, like Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, blah blah, etc. There are so many cryptocurrencies, right? Now how many people are buying, selling money, like cryptocurrencies going from one place to here, even if they are sharing from each other, like one wallet to another, buying, selling, every of those things is being recorded in that blockchain. Every transaction, every single transaction, even if it's like 0.0000, or even if it's 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh of Bitcoin, which is like extreme amount. Okay, now everything is right under your thing. 1 second. Just a second. Okay. Now, this cryptocurrency has made it possible to be transparent to everybody. Now, in cryptocurrency, there is no such things like a power. Like higher authority people will see, lower authority people won't see, and blah. No, it is equal for everyone. That's what freedom means. Equality in everybody, whether it is rich, whether it is poor, doesn't matter. Other than these things, now this cryptocurrency cannot be deleted, eradicated, manipulated by the government. Nothing. We see the price going up, price falling down. These are being done by the people's money. Straightforward. If people show demand, price will increase. If the people don't show demand, price will decrease. Cryptocurrency, one and only single drawback I will tell you. All the rich people, the wealthiest people, the people who is having huge amount of money, like crazy amount of, they are the one who is not controlling. I won't say they are controlling. They're investing according to, if you put your like feet in their in, if you put your leg in their shoes, then they are investing, plain and simple investment. But money is playing a big role in this cryptocurrency right now. The value of the cryptocurrency which we see right now, one Bitcoin for $100K, it's too much for one currency. That's too much. It's like expensive, like it's just a currency. It's not, like I said to you, its sole purpose of the cryptocurrency is to make easy the transaction, nothing else. But the value is this much. Why? Because people's money is stacked in. All the rich people, they have crazily bought it and they are still holding it. Now if you put, like for example, it's same like bidding. Okay, if I presented one object in that auction, I said like, okay, let's start it from $1. Now more the people are needing it, more the price is increasing. Someone says $10, $30, 100, 1,000, 2,000, 50,000, 60,000, 1 lakh. Now that's where the price has came to, because of people interest. Why interest? And only why the rich people? Why only rich people were in the need of this cryptocurrency? As a normal citizen, you and me, we don't have much of a use of the bank. With our transactions, with our like whatever, like our money in the bank and every of those things, bank doesn't get much of a profit from us because of the less quantity of amount of money we are having. but they get bigger things from the people, like big trustees, big account, big this, big that. But that's why bank always needs someone who is very rich in their bank. Like I want to open bank's main goal is to get a client which is very huge in money, who can invest, who will put in the bank, in the locker, a lot of, like a lot of money, millions, billions kind of money in the bank account, because they will, their money will be the most useful for them. R is like they're collecting like pennies. They don't need pennies, they need big amount at a straight fund, right? Now these all big people are also fed up with the bank of getting this one very specific thing, that so much transaction fees they have to pay. They have to go by the rules, they have to go by the regulations, and every of those things. Being a middle person over there who has no, there is nothing that middle person is doing. It's just like just being in the middle for no reason. That middle person has been eliminated from the cryptocurrency. Now there is no middle person. You deal with me, I deal with you. That's why we don't need a somebody in between to have this thing. It's again like saying the privacy. Now bank knows every of those things, from where and where it is going, from where to where this one. This is like affecting. That's why the a lot of big people out there, they are so much interested into it, because they want to cut that middle person. Okay. Now, as they are running big corporations, big things, every of those things. Right now, they know banking systems will go for like little more eras and eras, but they need like to stack, to protect themselves, even if the currencies, like the country currencies, dollar, yen, yuan, holds a like authority to get his currency into the inflation zone where money will have no value, right? They are in these things won't get inflation, which won't, until and unless all the money which is stacked into this cryptocurrency vanishes in a very rapid way. Like sell, 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 sell. But there will come one point where obviously the when you sell, you need money as well compared to whatever, uh, like you sell one Bitcoin, then you in return you need that much level of whatever the value is. Like currently it is holding that you also need. If you sell, like MicroStrategy has 6 lakh Bitcoin, he cannot just go and sell 6 lakh Bitcoin. There is nobody there sitting to buy 6 lakh Bitcoin. Nobody is there to buy 6 lakh Bitcoin from, because obviously we need liquidity, like we need money as well, that huge amount of money to buy as well at the same point. It won't be possible. So this cryptocurrency is giving them what? That you will be safe even if the country currency is going down. You will still be saved from the inflation. At that time, the cryptocurrency will come very handy. At that time, cryptocurrency will help them. Even right now, we have seen, uh, even right now, cryptocurrency has helped so much of in so much of these situations where we have seen that Russia thing. Now, Russia was boycotted by banks that we won't help you. Okay, the transaction, the trade by cryptocurrency, that gave us a thing, that why a middle person decides if I can take a trade or not. That's the thing. Like having an ill, like without any reason they are being and making rules and regulations for all the transactions. You cannot do this. This is your limit and blah and blah blah. Why is that limit to anybody? Right? Russian people used the cryptocurrency to do the transaction without a help of middle person, and still the transaction went through. This is the thing by US government as well started to make the home, like the US became the home of the cryptocurrency, the first ever reserve, crypto reserve in US, first ever. which included Bitcoin. Just Bitcoin till for right now point, yes, there's just Bitcoin. Ethereum and all, they might be storing it, but they won't tell. Or disclosing to the public it was just Bitcoin. The single one, the first ever created. Okay. First ever Bitcoin created. That's what they did. Nothing else. Now, if a government is taking and mining or making a reserve of Bitcoin, now all the reserve works for to save you from a very financial crisis, any kind of crisis, financially, like some market fall down, the inflation rate goes up, the currency has no value. I have all the backup for of the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, so they can be safe from the inflation. Even if the currency has no value, they still have something which is more valuable than the normal currencies, which they will use, which even government will use, which everybody will use. And why they are stacking it? Because now they are using it for the like transactions, slow, very less transactions, like not in heavy quantities, because obviously the value carries it. By just sending 10, 15, 30 Bitcoin, you can do millions of transactions very easily. In that case, a lot of other people, they are saving Bitcoins for the future use. Invest into the Bitcoin. You want to, like, see, I get it, like, and also in the Bitcoin and every of those things, and that is totally fine. That is totally fine. The inflation and everything I've told you, it's not happening tomorrow, day after tomorrow, in the next year, or someday, very soon. It will take time, but that's what these rich people do. They invest in the future. We invest in the present. That's where the poor and rich differences comes. Government never makes a move which is just for today, tomorrow. They always make a move which is like years ahead of the decision. Like, if I make a movement that will go for an years and years, it will be useful for me in the next 10 years, next 20 years, and whatever. Now government crypto, like, next 10 years, next 20 years, and whatever. Now government crypto, like, and this country will be rich. Oh, will be the next gen of the finance, and that's what they're investing into the future, not in the present. Why we invest into gold? Do we invest it to sell the next day? No. Why we buy the gold? Why we invest in the gold? To see the future profit. That's what the cryptocurrencies are. Extreme future